Right, I do. I'm going to give you a demonstration of the bay parking. Yeah? On the day of your test, you'd either be asked to do a reverse park in behind the car. Yeah, a single car. There'll be no car behind you. But you must do it within 2 car lengths. Or you could be asked to do a bay park, where you'd reverse into a bay in the test centre car park.
Oh, okay,
yeah? The bay park would normally either come at the beginning or the end of the test. Yeah? It's up to you to pick the bay you reverse into.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
So what I'll do is I'll take you around the corner into a car park, and I'll give you a demonstration of how to carry out the bay parking, yeah? Now, on any of the manoeuvres that I'm going to teach you, and that you're going to be teaching your students, and you're going to be teaching me to pass your part 3, yeah?
Okay.
The 2 big red areas are observations and control, yeah?
Okay.
Accuracy is obviously important, but if you don't have proper observations and don't keep the vehicle under control, it doesn't matter if you get accuracy, you'll fail. Yeah? So we're looking at a speed of old man's walking pace. What I normally say to my students is old man's walking pace with a broken leg.
Okay.
So the wheels of the car are just about moving. Yeah? You've got to be able to spot everything, yeah? We're looking for not only cars that are going to appear, bicycles, motorcyclists, we're looking for pedestrians, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
Okay.
So to do all of that, you must actually keep the car under control, old man's walking pace with a broken leg, yeah?
Okay.
There's no harm doing a quick check in the right or left hand side door mirror, yeah? But what I don't want to see you doing is actually doing the manoeuvre by just staring in the mirrors, yeah? And even when you're trying to look at the back window, look at the back window, don't look at this mirror here, yeah?
Okay.
Any questions on that?
No.
Right, so what I'll do is I'll take you into the car park and I'll give you a quick demonstration, and then you can have a go, yeah?
Okay.
So I will signal here because there is pedestrians there walking towards us, yeah? I'll try and make sure I don't hit that car, which wouldn't look very good on video, would it? And I'm going to turn left, so I'm going to check my interior mirror and my left hand door mirror. And I'm checking the left hand door mirror for what?
Is there any bicycle?
Yeah, cyclists coming down the inside. And if there was, I wouldn't have indicated, I would have let them go, yeah?
Okay.
I'm in a new road, so I'm checking my interior mirror. There is a car behind me. I'm checking my right hand door mirror to see if anybody's overtaken me. If there was somebody overtaking me, I would do what?
Let them go.
Let them go, because if I don't, I could actually force them into that car there, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn right into the car park. So again, I'm checking the interior mirror, there's nobody behind me. Checking the right hand door mirror, popping the signal on. I've got the cyclist coming towards me. I haven't got time to walk across, drive across, and now he's going to make a liar out of me by bloody stopping, yeah? Don't you hate other people? Never work with other people, dogs or children, yeah? Right, so we've got loads of bays in here, yeah? So to set yourself up with the bay parking, keep slightly away from the bays, yeah? Now, so what I must do is I must reverse the car into the bays, one of the bays behind me. And I really want to try and get all 4 wheels in between the lines and not hit the curb or anything that's going to be behind me at the end, yeah? So it's very important, don't actually go for the bay nearest to you.
Okay.
Pick a bay where you've got a little bit of room, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So I'm going downhill. So just watch me. So I'm going downhill. So I'm going to be using the foot brake. I'm not going to need any clutch because I don't want the clutch working against the foot brake, yeah? So the downhill is going to do the work for me, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? Why do I always do that? It's embarrassing. Okay, so the first thing I do is going to check all around me. Yeah, I'm looking for pedestrians, any moving vehicles, cyclists, motorcyclists. Yeah. Now looking over my left shoulder, Now I can just about see the bay, the white line of the bay that I'm going to go into in the corner of that window.
Okay.
Yeah. So before I turn the wheel, watch me. Before I turn the wheel, I'm going to check all around me, because when I turn that wheel to the left, where's the front of the car going to go?
This way.
It's going to go out, yeah. So I've got to make sure that that somebody doesn't take the front of my car off, yeah.
Okay.
And I continually, if you just watch me, there's no need. You're not going to learn much about watching the bay. Just watch me. Just watch me. Keep checking around you all the time, yeah. As I say, I'm going at all man's walking pace, so I've got loads of time to be checking around me, yeah. And as you can see, I'm not using the interior mirror, I'm actually using the back window, yeah? And again, just a quick check all around me. And I've confirmed by just checking in the door mirrors that I am actually in the bay. Now watch me, and keep looking behind you until you stop. A lot of people actually stop and then carry on back on another few feet, yeah? Yeah? Make safe, and that's it.
Okay. So if I think I'm getting out of line, can I go forward?
Yeah. It doesn't... It's not a great big deal if you have to make a correction, yeah?
Okay, so it doesn't matter, I'm instructor.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, yeah? I
mean, I shouldn't, yeah, I know that.
You may get a driving fault for it, yeah?
Is it?
You may. It depends on how the examiner sees it. So remember, you pick the bay, not the examiner,
Okay.
yeah? And the bays that you will be using at the test centre car park are actually set width, yeah? The angle you come in at doesn't have to be the angle I done it there. As you drive out of the bay and the examiner tells you to stop and reverse back into the bay, he or she cannot actually tell you to pick a bay on the right or a bay on the left. It's entirely up to you which one you come back into, yeah?
Okay.
Right? So even if they say to you, I'd like you to reverse back into the bay you just come out of, that they're not really following the the proper DSA guidelines by saying that. So just go for a bay that you feel is suitable for you, yeah?
Okay.
Because if you go on the DSA website, you can download the ADI1. The ADI1, it's quite a long document and it takes a bit of reading, but it gives you the guidelines of how the examiners carry out a Part 2 and a Part 3 test, yeah?
Okay.
And it says on there that it's up to you which bay you pick. Yeah? So do you want to have a try?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what's the two most important areas we're looking for?
Observing and control.
Right. So obviously get the control first, because if you haven't got the control, you won't have time to do the observations. And I can tell you now, if you haven't got control, you won't have the accuracy anyway, yeah? But the observations are the most important area.
Okay.
But obviously, start off with the control. You must have the vehicle at the right speed, yeah?
Okay.
That will give you the time to do the observations. And if you're doing the observations and you're going at the right speed, there should be no problem to getting the car into the bay.
Okay.
Yeah? There's absolutely no harm at all in making adjustments to the mirrors to help you. Just make sure before you drive out of the bay afterwards that you put your mirrors back where they should be, yeah?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But saying that, I don't want to see you sitting there moving your head towards the mirrors and not looking around you, yeah? It won't be acceptable, yeah? Observations are a big red area. It's something that there's no
question.
Yeah, there's no question about it. If you miss if you don't do proper observations, you won't pass. Yeah. When you teach your own students, if you don't teach them proper observations, they won't pass. That's a definite. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Accuracy can be corrected. Yeah. If we were doing reverse around the corner and we touch the curb with the wheel, you get a driver fault, you wouldn't fail. you would drive forward a bit and correct it, yeah?
Okay.
If you go up onto the pavement, you will fail, or if you bounce off the pavement, you'll fail, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
If you touch, it's not fair.
No.
If
But
you
obviously we're going to try and avoid touching,
go,
yeah?
definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
But you will not pass if you don't do proper observations and you don't have the vehicle under control, yeah?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's the 2 red areas you must nail. And it's the same on all of the manoeuvres that I'm going to be teaching you.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Okay.
Observations, control. The reason why I call it control and observations is that you need to control it right from the beginning. So it's very important when you start the manoeuvre and you look at the position you're starting from, look at what direction the road's going to go. If the road's gone downhill and you're going to be reversing downhill, that means then you don't really need to start using the clutch. You would put the car in reverse gear because you need the reversing lights to be on to tell people where you're going, yeah? But you won't need to be bringing the clutch up at the biting point. You'd be controlling the speed with the brake.
Okay.
If the camber changes during the manoeuvre and you need to start using the clutch, then you must actually coordinate it with the use of the gas. And they on a learner test, they would accept using the clutch without the gas, but for your Part 2 test, you need to show the examiner that you're going to teach your pupils proper coordination. So therefore you'd need to, if you're using the clutch near the biting point or biting driving point, then you need to have the gas to match it, yeah? So you'd need to have a coordination of the clutch and the gas.
Okay.
Then if it starts to go downhill again and you feel that I can put the clutch all the way down, then come off the gas and then use the brake to control the speed, yeah? But don't be nudging, don't be fighting the brake and the clutch together, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, because A, they will see it, B, you'll hear it, and C, you'll probably stall anyway, yeah? Yeah? Because the slightest pressure on this brake pedal will actually apply the brakes to the car and you will actually hear it going, yeah? Really fighting.
Yeah.
So I swap over seats and we'll have a go, yeah? Any questions before we start?
No.
Right, so once you start the manoeuvre, yeah? I'll just leave it. Yeah, so once you start the manoeuvre, unless you really need to ask me a question, just concentrate on the manoeuvre and actually try and do it on your own, yeah? And we can talk about it
Later on.
well when you finish the manoeuvre, yeah? Yeah, I do that as well. Press it down again.
I'm copying you.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You're thinking, if I can do it, why can't you,
Yeah.
right?
So,
Right, so when you drive out of the bay, we're a bit restricted here as it's a one-way system around the car park. But I don't mind if you drive around the car park and want to pick a bay somewhere else. It's up to you.
okay.
Yeah? I'll leave the choice up to you, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
But it's very important that when you start a manoeuvre that you pick a bay that you've got room to get into, yeah? Don't pick a bay that's right next to you, yeah?
Okay.
So because you're in a car park here, there could be people walking around. So check all around you. That's good. All around you. That's good. Because obviously here we don't know, because we've got enough space on the left hand side of the vehicle and the right hand side of the vehicle. There's enough space for people to be walking around, isn't there?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to take it forward a bit more so we're not too close to the bay that we're coming into. So just take it over to the right a bit. good.
Thinking, shall I?
It's fine. So any bay you like, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously you want to get into reverse first because everybody knows what you're doing then.
Yeah.
So why is it important to have it in reverse gear?
Because if anyone, my light will go on.
Yeah, the lights will go on. Yeah, even though
we're
not going to use the clutch, and the car would roll back in neutral, we need to be in reverse gear to have the reversing light shown. Yeah.
Okay. So.
So are you taking a bay on the left or a bay on the right?
Bay on the left. I'm taking a bay on the left.
Yeah.
I'm slightly going back. I'm going towards the next one.
If you just try and keep the car moving at old man's walking pace, you keep stopping all the time, yeah?
Okay.
Pause. So don't forget, you can look with your eyes and you can also listen with your ears, yeah? Obviously, you don't really want to be adjusting the mirrors once we start the manoeuvre, yeah?
Okay.
That's good observations, wasn't it? It's looking good to me now, so it's just important now just to keep that speed right and keep looking around you, yeah?
Yeah.
How close to you are? How close to the white line are you your side?
Very close.
Yeah, you actually coming into the bay very nicely there, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then you started to straighten up, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you started to turn the wheel to the right. Why?
Actually, I didn't see this side, so.
Yeah, I don't know why when... If you just keep still a minute and just listen to me. Now, just keep still a minute. Yeah. You got into the bay quite nicely.
Yeah.
And I thought it was looking really good and you were just going to straighten the wheel up and go back in a straight line. But you didn't. You started to turn the wheel towards the right.
Towards the right, yeah.
Yeah?
I did, yeah.
Why did you want to go to the right? Did your mum never tell you if it's not broken, don't fix it? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had pretty much a spot on. If you just got in a handbrake neutral a minute.
Okay.
Slip your handbrake on so you don't run me over. I'm just gonna have a look at just there where you are. I'm just gonna have a look at your position. I don't think it's that far out actually.
What's it?
Right, so you've got your right hand wheel just very, very slightly touching the edge of the white line, which would not be a massive problem, yeah?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be in that position if you hadn't turned the wheel to the right. It would have come nicely straight into the bay.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at the back of the car, it's very hard to tell with a modern day car when it's looking straight or not.
Yeah.
You can reconfirm by just looking at the windscreen. So if you look forward, if the car is pointed slightly to the right or the left, and it looks like it's pointing straight at the back, because you haven't got much to guide you here with the hedge behind you. But by looking at the windscreen, you can see that the car is reasonably straight at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you hadn't turned the wheel to the right now, we would have gone back straight line, in a straight line into the bay between the two white lines. Yeah? Try again.
I'll just go
Yeah, it's up to you.
reverse. I don't need to do any signal, do I?
No, but we need to kind of use one of these bays in Harpenden if we can. Right, are you sure your mirrors are set up now? Because once we start, I don't want you readjusting the mirrors in the middle of manoeuvre, yeah?
Alright.
So where does the front of the car go when you turn the wheel to the left?
This side.
Yeah, so where should you look?
Right hand side.
Yeah. So you have the wheel fully turned now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, now keep the wheel fully turned. Why do you want to take the steering off when it's dropping into the bay nicely, yeah? You got to remember, if the car is doing what you want it to do, leave it alone, yeah? Right. Keep that wheel fully turned towards me. That's what we call full lock, yeah? Now what you have to do is leave it alone and let the car do the work for you, yeah? Keep looking all around you. All around you. Keep that wheel fully turned. You have this tendency to want to take the steering off all the time, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep looking all around you. All around you. All around you. Just imagine one of your little children walking through this car park behind you, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll keep that steering where it is now. Come on, looking all around you. Keep looking behind you, out the back window now. So what are you going to do next with the steering?
Just make it straight.
Yeah. Now is it straight? Good. Now looking behind you. And as soon as you feel that you're finished, you can stop.
Yeah.
What comes first, handbrake or neutral?
Neutral.
Handbrake.
Right.
Yeah. The reason why we teach the habit of handbrake neutral first is that if you put it into neutral, you could actually get out of the car and forget to put a handbrake on, yeah?
Okay.
So it's always a good habit. What I always say to my learning drivers is start at the bottom and work your way up.
Okay.
Yeah? So put your handbrake on, then into neutral. Because by going into neutral, you could actually... Somebody could distract your attention. One of the kids could distract your attention. You might forget to put a handbrake on, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
You're walking down there to cross the road to do your shopping, and your car gets there before you, is not a good sign if there's nobody sitting behind the wheel, is it?
No.
That was good, well done.
Thank you.
How did that feel?
Okay. No, like, yeah, it's okay, but I want to do better.
That was quite good. That was quite good.
Mhm.
Obviously, as you can see, I got you looking around you all the time, yeah?
Yeah.
Because don't forget, as you're moving your head all the way... Right, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right. As you're moving your head all the way around to scan all around you, you're actually picking up what's happening in the door mirrors, so that gives you know, you don't have to sit looking in the door mirrors. As you're moving your head all the way around you to see if there's any pedestrians or any other vehicles moving, your eyes are automatically going to go past the mirrors anyway, yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
So if you want to reset your mirrors for normal driving,
Okay.
yeah? And I'll just pause this so